Um, I got out of the gym today, came home, fell asleep. So I was just tired. And, I really didn't want to do any videos today. So, I'm just on the net searching, just BSing, you know what I'm saying? And I run into this video on YouTube with the baby fighting Dana Lee's, which is the baby's baby mama, Dana Lee's brother. And I see the baby swing. Now they're in a bowling alley. I see the baby take the first punch and the guy staggers back and then he slips. You understand? He loses his grip, you know what I'm saying, on that slippery floor in a bowling alley. And next thing you know, the baby's posse just, beats him, beats him down, pulls his hair and all the rest of that stuff. And I want to say this before I go any further. I'm not the one to gossip. I'm not going to sit here and talk, junk about the baby or Dana Lee's brother and how he got beat up and all the rest of that stuff. Every video that I do is a purpose, it's a meaning behind it. You understand? So this is the reason why I'm actually doing this video. So this is a learning moment. I'm going to stand up and I want to demonstrate something to you. I'm stand up on this chair. Y'all see anything? Hold on. Do y'all see anything? Hold on. Do y'all see anything? No homo. I just want to show y'all something. Do y'all see anything? Hold on. Let me stand up straight. Do y'all see anything? Okay. You see this? Do you see that? Do you see that? Hold on. Just want to show y'all there's nothing in it. Hold on. See that? That's my point. Now, let's rewind it. What if Dana Lee's brother had something on him that the baby and neither could his crew see? Just like how y'all didn't see what I had on me. And as soon as the baby started talking his mess, or they had a conversation, a disagreement or whatever, Dana Lee's brother pulled it out and aired everybody out. Then what? That's what I want to know. Because, let me tell you something. The same thing, somewhat of the same or similar scenario happened when King Von died. Or let's not just say, let's not go there. Let's not say that Dana Lee's brother, which is the baby's baby mama, whatever. I get it all messed up. Let's just say the brother had a friend and nobody can see, his firearm concealed. And then the baby hits Dana Lee's brother, and I'm saying that because I don't know the guy's name. Dana Lee's brother, and then the friend of the brother pulls out and starts airing everybody out. In other words, let me tell you something. None of this stuff that we do as a people is worth it. It's not. That at any given time, some shit can pop off. That's the reason why, and you may judge me and say, oh, you a punk and you this and that. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. You can say what you want to say, but that's the reason why I shut my fucking mouth. That's the reason why I keep my mouth closed. And if he was in Charlotte, right? And Dana Lee's brother, if this took place in Charlotte, and Dana Lee's brother pulled out and aired everybody out, he would have legally had the right to. Straight up. That's if his firearm was licensed. And if I'm not mistaken, he's from California. But let's just say he was from any other place where, they had gun laws that weren't so harsh as California and New York. You can go through the proper procedures. You can take your firearm You could, in other words, you could travel with your firearm on a plane, in car, or whatever. When I went to Myrtle Beach, I took both of my I have several firearms, but I'm saying I took both of my handguns. I took my Sig Sauer P365 and my Canik TP9SF. I took both of them, and legally I could. This could have went the wrong way. Like how it went the wrong way for King Von. Yeah, I see everybody, you know what I'm saying, picking up this story. TMZ got the story, and they just showing the fight. And once again, you got, you know how people look at us. You know what I'm saying? Those people. Yo, I always do that because black people be bugging me out when they do that shit. You know what I'm saying? When they talk about white people, they always do like this. Those people. But you know how I say white America looks at us, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, two monkeys fighting in a bowling alley. Which is ridiculous, man. This shit could have ended worse, far more worse than this guy getting his hair pulled and getting jumped. Straight up. And I'm gonna go as far as to say this, and there's no disrespect to the baby, you know what I'm saying? I could bump into him. I've literally bumped into, not like physically, but I'm saying I bumped into the baby. Like, I don't know how it's obvious he, you know what I'm saying, he rolls a different way, you know what I'm saying? Because you've seen all of the security and all that shit, but I'm telling you, just a year and a half ago, this motherfucker was driving, roaming around Charlotte like with no security. I'm not lying, that's my word. I seen him on a DL no, it wasn't late at night. It was like kind of like about 9 o'clock. He wasn't creeping, you know what I'm saying? He was at this 7-Eleven joint. I ain't gonna go in detail about the shit, but you know, I ain't one of them fans to be like, yo, what's up, the baby? I wasn't none of that. I just seen the dude head, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that's that dude. And I seen the front of his face and like, yo, that's him. But yeah, man, it could have ended very different than what it ended. Or let's just say the other way around. You understand? The baby could have had, a firearm, and one of his crew could have had a firearm. Let me explain something to you. Straight up. Now that I'm older, I look at things totally different. If it's me and 7 other dudes, y'all can feel me on this, for real. If it's me and 7 other dudes, right? And I got beef, somebody been talking shit to me, you know what I'm saying, online or whatever have you, right? Once again, it's me and 7 other dudes. The dude that been talking shit, talking about, yo, I'm gonna see you because you doing da-da-da, you did this and you disrespected my sister or whatever. First and foremost, that's blood. So now I know that, yo, this dude is serious because you don't fuck with blood. You don't fuck with nobody's sister, mother, none of that shit, right? So now I'm like, all right, he's serious. The second thing is, he's pulling up on me by himself. Now, it just so happened to be where this guy was just wanted to fight. But normally that shit don't work like that. If it's one man coming up at you and it's 7 other dudes, you got 7 other dudes. And it's just with him, man, I'll be like, yo, listen, B, I don't want no problems with you. Because I'm already assuming you got some shit. You got to be a hell of a man to pull up on somebody with nothing. So that would have been, that would have sparked my spidey sense off the rip. Like, yo, this is 2022. I can understand if it was what, year 2000 or some shit. I can understand if it was about 3 years ago. And the reason why I say 3 years ago, because I didn't have any firearms 3 years ago. Now, if you were to try to roll up on somebody that looks like me, hi, it's going to be a problem. Somebody's going to lose. I'm not going to sit here and put no threats out on people. I'm not going to sit here and be big man and all the rest of that shit. Because at the end of the day, yo, listen, gun safety is just as important as having a firearm. That's the reason why I made sure when I prior to me showing you my demonstration, demonstrating and proving a point, I made sure that the firearm was what? Clear. Because if it wasn't, I would have been my own worst enemy today. Y'all would have seen me. Y'all would have seen me live in color shoot my penis off. For real, and it's just that real. Because most of these firearms, handguns, don't come with a safety. It's not optional anymore. The safety is you. Yeah, man, I had to put it out there. Straight up. I had to. Man, let me tell you something. Now that I'm a gun owner, on some real G shit, I am humble as a motherfucker. No lie. I thought, a little inkling, a little second, years back, I was like, when I get a firearm, man, I'm gonna be cocky, I'm gonna do this, da-da-da-da-da. Nope. I'm humble as a little baby lion. Cause I don't want the drama. For real, I just don't. First and foremost, let me explain something to you. If you never shot anyone, I've never shot anyone. You understand? But I can say this. There's the thing with, if you get past it, say for example, you get into it with somebody, you pull out because you feel as though that your life is threatened. That person pull out. Let's say you make it, right? You wind up putting that person down. You get my drift. You still got to deal with, going through the whole court case. You still got to, like go appear in front of a judge and tell that person, that judge, that it was self-defense. You got to go through all of spending lawyer fees and the whole, if you're a human being, the whole thing of having that on your conscience and knowing that you had to put somebody down. And that person that you had to put down might have been somebody's son, might have been somebody's father. Straight up. So this is the reason why I'm not gun-ho. I don't want no problems. Matter of fact, to a certain extent, if I have to run away from a situation, I probably would. And you all that are immature would probably laugh. Like, man, what are you running from? For you got your shit. Nah, because at the end of the day, if that person is not 3 to 4 times bigger than me, if it's not persons, if it ain't 4, 5, 6, 7 people, if it's just me against another dude and the guy may be a bit taller or whatever, and he whooped my ass and I pull out and put him down, guess what? I'm going to jail. Having a firearm is not a license, or a CCW is not a license to kill. It's not. And this is what we got to deal with. This is what we have to face. You understand? In Black America, we need more people to talk about gun safety and about the laws in each state. And making sure that each and every one that's a gun owner is a legal gun owner. Because it ain't nothing like you getting a gun, a firearm, right? You bought it off the street with the serial number scratched off of it. Well, guess what? You fire that firearm and you get caught with it. However many bodies that's on that firearm, you got to deal with it. That plain and simple. So yeah, man, this shit could have went left field. I'm glad that it didn't. I'm glad that the guy got beat up. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he learns his lesson, meaning that you don't, it's not just the baby. You don't walk up to anyone where you're outnumbered. I did it before and I got my ass rocked when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When I got jumped, I didn't even expect it. I didn't even see it coming. You understand? But I was still talking shit though. But now that I'm older, I won't let nobody, when you're getting jumped, you know to a certain extent that you're about to get jumped. You know what I'm saying? When I got jumped, that was the first time I got jumped and I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I was still like, I think I somewhat got out of, I was still in high school when I got jumped. But now that I'm older, when I see somebody pull up and then I see a bunch of people behind them and then they kind of trying to circle around me, nah, I'm out. Well, that's a different story nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, there's laws that protect me. So if I see somebody circling around me, I can't get around, I'm pulling out. But yeah, man, you know, I'm just glad that nobody got hurt, seriously got hurt. And, you know, the moral to the story is, yo, for you all out there, listen, straight up, you moving to the South and you come from these northern states, yo, there are laws down here. Just about everybody carry firearms. You understand? And yo, if that man had a firearm, Dana Lee's brother had a firearm, and it was legal, a legal firearm, and let's just say he was in Charlotte, he would have had every right to pull out. Now, I'll say this, I'll take this back a little bit. If that bowling alley had a sticker on the door that states you can't carry the gun inside the place of business, which was a bowling alley, that's something different. But if it wasn't up there, he had every right, and he had a CCW, you know what I'm saying, his conceal carry weapons license, and he had that, he could have easily bought his weapon and his firearm concealed where nobody else could see it. And I'll say another thing. He couldn't have approached the baby. He couldn't have started the fight. Now, in certain states, I think it's different. You could start the fight and still be able to protect yourself, if I'm not mistaken, in Florida. For those that, you know the law to the T, please, in the comment section, if I'm saying anything wrong, hey, correct me. We're here to help one another. So don't try to embarrass me by correcting me. Just correct me. That's it. We're here to help one another. If you're my enemy, what the hell are you on my channel for? This is crazy. But I catch this heat all the time in the comment section trying to prove me wrong. I'm telling you to prove me wrong. Just correct me if I'm wrong. So let's just say, for the sake of the conversation, he didn't start the fight. The baby came up to him. The baby provoked the fight. The guy looked and he said, oh shit, I'm outnumbered. The guy could have pulled out, Dana Lee's brother, could have pulled out and aired it out. And he would have been able to walk away scot-free. So yeah, man, at the end of the day, for real, it's best that you mind your business. And I'm more than sure that he could have called Dana Lee, and Dana Lee might have, if the baby was, have a civilized mind, he could have called Dana Lee, and Dana Lee might have set up a situation where it was a neutral place, where the brother could have talked to the baby, and the brother might have had two people with him, and the baby had two people with him, and they sat down and had a civilized conversation. Because, man, this bloodshed has to stop. It has to stop. And I just, man, I seen this shit and I was like, man, this could have ended bad. Like, at the end of the day, if it would have went the other way that I was talking about, somebody would have been mopping up somebody's blood on the bowling alley. That plain and simple. Hey, listen, other than that, my name is Langston 292. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video.